as Black people, but also like, as people who sometimes have been in like predominantly white spaces, a whole lot to unpack. I think I've gotten lucky in this regard to some extent. Like I am like biracial, you know. I don't know how much that presents in the US, but I grew up largely in East Africa. My parents were posted there. And so like I lived in countries that were, I was not a minority in those countries growing up. Until I was 18, I was, mostly living in East Africa. I did have some predominantly white space moments. When I lived in Italy, I think my school there was, there were different cultures, but I wouldn't say there were a lot of Black students for quite a while there. And for the first year and a half that I was in that school in Italy, it was pretty white. And I definitely experienced some of that, otherness there. But because I had such a foundation, at that point, I'm already 12 years old, right? So I had such a foundation of like being around either just an international crowd, which is like all colors and all cultures, or I'm in a predominantly Black country. And also, my mom is Armenian, but I was raised by my dad, who is Ghanaian, and my stepmother, who is Tanzanian. So I was raised in both my parental figures that I was raised in the home with were African Black people, right? So I don't have a lot of that caught between two worlds, like biracial, like beat poetry stuff. That's not my vibe necessarily.